LeBron says, it ain't my job to worry about Luka's future with the Lakers. If the Cavaliers don't make the Eastern Conference Finals, could we see LeBron coming home one more time to finish his career?
Shannon Sharpe talks about Luka signing with the Lakers. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
On August 2nd, the Lakers can offer Luka a 4-year, $229 million extension. Or Luka could opt to sign a 3-year, $165 extension with a player option in 2028, which would then allow him to sign a max deal in 2028. They give him 35% of the salary cap for the next 5 seasons. What you doing, Rob? You taking the 4 years at 229, 3 years at 165 with a player option, and then in 28, let me go and get that 400.
Hey, I'm taking the 4 years.
You want that, buddy? You want that guarantee? You want that guarantee money, huh?
I want that guaranteed money now and deal with it then. You know.
Yeah, if you're Luka, you may have to just go for the 4-year. You don't know how your body's gonna hold up. Your nutrition's being questioned. So if Luka just want to go ahead, get that bag now, get that 4 years out the way, and see what happens after the fact. Or he can take a business approach. He doesn't know what's going to go on with the Lakers long term. Maybe take that 3-year and then see what you're going to do. Are you going to stay with the Lakers or are you going to go to another team? But once LeBron James is out the door, it's pretty much Luka's team. They're positioning the Lakers to be Luka's team for the next 10 years. So either way, he's going to win. He's going to be rich regardless. But it all depends on what his future is with the Lakers, in his opinion.
Hey, but think about it. So many guys, at this day and age, you take the 4 years. Hey, I want to renegotiate my contract. Oh, I want to be traded. You know, there's so many things you can do. So I'm taking the 4 years because I don't want to trust my body. Right. You think about how many injuries he's gotten. I had to go with the money now because you see what happened to him. You see what happened to so many guys who bet on themselves and their body fell on them. So I'm taking the money.
Yeah, again, with his injury history, his nutrition, everything, you don't know if Luka's body's really going to hold up. So that's what I'm saying. You might as well take the 4 years and assess the situation. But if he just wants to kind of navigate, maybe go to a team every 2 or 3 years, then that could be a good business strategy as well. But I think he likes LA. I think the whole shocking of him leaving Dallas, it may be over. Got to play with the Lakers for the half of the season last season. So now he can kind of go in there full season, see what's going on, assess the team. You got your coach for the next 4 to 5 years. LeBron's going to be out the door any year now. This could be his last season next season. So he's going to have more input on player personnel. They want to get a big body center that can be a lob threat similar to Lively and Gafford. That's what they need. They don't have that on the Lakers right now. So that's going to be key for keeping Luka happy for years to come.
I like it.
What you doing, Ocho? You taking the money or you going to play sign 3 years with an option and then go to the table and say, let me get that 5. Let me get that 5 for, you got 5 for 400 in there for me?
I mean, well, I'm gonna take that 3 because I'm betting on my body, and I'm only betting on my body because I ain't never been hurt. So probably I'm gonna play another 3 seasons, not get hurt, and go back to the table and hit him across the head. That's just me, but understanding Luka and his injury history, and it seemed, I mean, no disrespect in any way, it seemed like his body continued to deteriorate, especially towards the end of the season. I'm expecting something like that to continue to happen because as you get older, it don't get better.
No,
it don't get better. So. You know, if
unless you're LeBron,
yeah, there you go. But listen, what Luka can do is he could take that 3 if he adapts and does everything LeBron does when it comes to taking care of your body. Now, then you could take that 3 and bet on yourself. But what are the chances of him actually doing everything LeBron does when it comes to taking care of your body and preparing yourself in the off season?
Yeah, this off season is going to be key for Luka. How could he transform his body, not just temporarily through the summertime and half the season, but for the remainder of his career? It's got to be a lifestyle for Luka Doncic. He can't go on these crash type of diets, lose 20 or 30 pounds, similar to Zion. He's in shape during the summer, then during the season, he puts the weight back on, gets injured, then he's right back where he started. So if you're Luka, man, you got to really pick up on this lifestyle, count your calories, do what you got to do, know what you're putting in your body. Because in these playoff moments, when you got to play 40 to 48 minutes per game, mentally, you don't want to lose it. And then physically, you're just going to be all over the place, getting random injuries, cramping up. So your body can't handle that playoff load. So Luka, he got some work to do. But if he can lock in and get his body right, yeah, he can do these little 3 years here and there with the opt-out, then make your money in the next 3 or 4 years. So yeah, you got a lot of money on the line, a lot of hundreds of millions.
But we always say that you need to get with LeBron, but we gotta also think that LeBron got great genetics,
that
man.
That too.
We can just say, "Oh, you give LeBron dudes." That's like we all of us can go in the gym and shoot 1,000 jumpers.
We ain't gonna be Steph
for
Curry
a whole week. Exactly. They ain't gonna come out this shooting like Steph Curry. He come and shoot 10 a day and still gonna be better than us. It's just just sometimes the man above, God gives you talents. God gives you the genetics, and so you can tell Luka to do all that. But if the body don't act right, the body don't act right.
Yeah, not everybody can be LeBron. We always say, oh, reach out to LeBron if you're Zion. Reach out to this player. Reach out to Steph Curry. You got to be mentally locked in order to play how they play consistently, keep in shape. It's all a mindset thing. So Luka, he's like, you know what, I'm going to ball anyways. I'm going to get my 30, 35. I'm going to do my thing. I don't need to lose the weight, but you want to avoid these injuries, especially you're on a new team. You're trying to run up that bag, trying to win that championship. So Luka got to lock in mentally to take his body to the next level.
LeBron says, it ain't my job to worry about Luka's future with the Lakers. LeBron told ESPN, nope, that ain't my job. I don't think. I know Luka knows how I feel about him, and ultimately the trade happened for the future. That's not for me. Luka has to decide what he has to do with his future. He's 26 years old. I'm 40, so he can't be basing on his career off me. That's just real. But I hope, obviously, he stays long-term. Laker fans effing love him here. LA has accepted him. We love him as a teammate, as a brother. But ultimately, he's got to make a decision for him. I ain't gonna be around much longer.
Yeah, LeBron out the door.
LeBron gonna be down there another 2-3 years. Watch.
LeBron staying another 2 or 3 years. Technically he could, but what is he playing for? Are you going to be bounced out in the first round every single season, ruining your legacy? So you got to be mindful of that if you're LeBron. But what he's saying is true technically. It's on Luka. I'm going to be out the door. I'm going to be on retirement. So if you're Luka Doncic, man, you got a lot to think about. You got the keys to the franchise while LeBron is still in the league, still on the Lakers. So see what you can do next season. Try to run the table and win that championship. Got to do something ASAP.
Yeah.
Right.
And you think about this, LeBron at 60%, even 30% is probably better than half the league. That's how good he is. And I think Luka, the things he's doing around the city so far, think about what just happened with the defacing of the Kobe mural and he donating the money. I think he's trying to do exactly what he did in Dallas. He let him know that he wants to be a part of the community and do as much that he can say, hey, I know you guys are paying me a ton of money. I'm just going to be here for you guys and try to give back the best way I can. So I feel like Luka, unless, the Joker said, hey, let's play together, he'll be in a Laker uniform.
Yeah, definitely. Luka, if he's doing stuff in the community, that's a great thing for the Lakers. That's letting them know, like, okay, he's ingratiating himself in the community, wants to do better, wants to help out. That's key to signing a franchise player. What are they doing in the community? If you don't know which way they're going to turn, are they going to stay with the team? Or are they going to do these little contracts here and there? But if he's locking into the community, that's great for the Lakers and that fan base.
I think the Joker's the only person that probably could get him to say, come on, let's go play together.
Yeah. Per The Athletic, people close to LeBron aren't ruling out the possibility of him finishing his career elsewhere. LeBron, back to the land. If the Cavaliers don't make the Eastern Conference Finals, could we see LeBron coming home one more time to finish his career? No. I don't see it.
No.
He loved everything about
either.
L.A. Savannah loves everything about L.A.
And his daughter was in dance class here. She got everything going on that way. I think he's realizing the importance of, his kids and the direction they're going and how much they enjoy. And he ain't going back to Cleveland. Now, he might go there and sign and say he retired as a Cleveland player, but he ain't actually play that.
That one-day contract. But I don't believe he go. I don't believe he goes back.
Nah.
Go back and do what? You playing with Luka. You playing with Luka.
Go back and sit on he got to come off the bench. I'm like, because that starting five gonna be like, yo, man, we just want a chip. You ain't moving us out the way.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I don't see him growing back. I mean, they keep saying that, but I think LeBron really loves the Lakers. I really think he loves living in LA. I think he loves all things LA. The weather is nice year round. He don't really have to have an overcoat. You know, you can have a top down damn near year round. You got water. You got beaches. I mean, everything. His businesses are in LA. There's really nothing for him not to like about LA.
Yeah, LeBron, I don't think he's leaving. And if he does leave, it won't be back to Cleveland. I think his days in Cleveland are over. Maybe he'll do that one-day contract and retire. But the Cavs, they got a lot going on right now. You got Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, Mobley. They got a solid roster, solid five. So for LeBron to come in now, maybe next season, I don't think that's going to happen 2 years from now. He'll do his one-day contract, wave to the fans, and call it a day. But as far as him leaving the Lakers, I doubt it. It'd have to be a team, a sleeper team, where they got everything in place and they want LeBron James to ball out for 1 or 2 seasons. So I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But as far as Luka, great opportunity. Maybe get that 3 or 4 year contract. Depends on the longevity if he wants to stay in LA. But your body isn't the best, so you may need to take that 4 years, get that guaranteed, and assess the situation in 2028. So we'll see what happens moving forward with Luka Doncic and his contract.